After a woman is sexually assaulted, an investigation moves forward and a kit is done at the hospital. But a new investigation shows many of those DNA kits do not make it to the lab.
News 8's Bob Wilson joins us live tonight from the Capitol, where the state now is trying to speed up that process.
Yeah, just recently they passed a measure that says the kits, once they're tested, once they're brought in, they have to move to the lab to be tested within 60 days. And this report here, filed by the Connecticut Sexual Assault Crisis Services, is testing and trying to figure out where those tests, the kits are going. They're trying to figure out if they're making it there in the 60 days, and they say some are 5 years behind.
When there's sexual assault, one of the most important parts of the investigation is the collection of evidence from the victim's body. The evidence goes into a kit and is supposed to be sent to the State Police Crime Lab to be processed. But a recent investigation shows nearly 1,000 kits sitting at police departments and state troops around the state. Waterbury has 100 kits on their shelves, Meriden 78, New Haven 65, Grottown 59, and Norwalk 53. These are the top 5 in Connecticut.
We really don't know why the kits didn't make it to the lab, but we need to look at it fully.
At the Rape Crisis Center in Milford, they have a great working relationship with law enforcement in their area. They're thankful for the investigation, but they say there are some reasons the kits don't move forward, like the victims don't want to press charges at the time.
Is that sometimes the defendant actually admits its guilt, and so there really isn't a need to send the kit up and labor the lab with these kind of examinations.
So here in Milford, this is one of the test kits they use. This is for training purposes, and once you go to the hospital, they'll administer the test for real, and there are many different tests in here, everything from DNA, blood, hair samples, and they say you can skip any part of the test that you don't feel comfortable with, but at the end of the day, they take all of this and they submit it, and police have 10 days to submit this to the crime lab, and the crime lab has 60 days to look at all the evidence.
The investigation not only looks at the kits out there, but how long it takes them to get to the lab. Of the nearly 1,000 kits, 9% were held less than a year on the shelves, 53% were held 1 to 5 years, and 38% more than 5 years at the police departments. Pisano says she is grateful that the kits are kept for those 5 years because that's the statute of limitations on the sexual assault.
If the kits are held and if it's not tested immediately, but a prosecutor wants the kit completed, 3 years into the process, it hasn't been lost. That kit can still be examined.
And there has been a backlog at the state, but a Department of Justice grant for $1.4 million is going to help ease that burden. So with this investigation and all that money coming in and lawmakers sending attention to it, they're hoping to get those kits off the shelves and to have the testing done if possible. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live at the Capitol, News 8.